for a while this morning. Y'all that kind of follow me on this YouTube know that I get up pretty early. But I've been up early this morning. I've already made 3 pie shells and pre-baked them. Here's one of them that I'm fixing to make a raspberry pie in. And we're going to start here on my induction burner, and I'm still learning this thing. I'm going to turn it on. And look, I had to use this pot because some of my pots won't work on this induction thing. And you know, I've had this pot 40 years ago. Got it at Piggly Wiggly a long time ago when when you buy so many groceries, you'd save the stuff and turn them in and get pots. Well, this is about the only one that I have left. So we're going to start by putting a cup of sugar in there in my pot, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Round them up a little bit. Nope, there, add the water. It's already getting hot. Put that in a cup of water. Let's just get that mixed up. I'm going to have to grab a pot holder to hold on to that, aren't I? Let's get our whisk because that cornstarch is not mixed up. Yeah, I told y'all this morning about finding that recipe that I'd lost years ago. And I could see the picture in my mind. I knew what it looked like. I almost put that sugar in there and it got stuck to the bottom of that pot. But it'll be okay. We're just kind of filling it with my whisk. I'm getting it. And now, I've got 2 cups of raspberries here. Now, all total, I'm going to use 4 cups, but I'm going to add 2 cups now and 2 cups later after it cools off. We're just going to stir that up. Now, these will get kind of, they'll puree, but the others that we'll add after this cools, they'll kind of stay whole in the pie and not mash up on us. I want a little bit of dash of salt, just a little bit, not much. Now, let's get that stirred. I don't know what to talk to you about. My kitchen's a mess here, but it's a sweet mess. The little church near me is having a pie supper or pie auction thing coming up this weekend. Today's Thursday that we're making it. Why do those things always happen to me? It just broke. And I like that one. That one was a good one. My goodness. If I don't have the most accidents. Oh well. It's cheap. I'll get another one. That's just, it's already getting hot and steaming. Here I am behind the steam coming up from the pot. The little induction burner, it gets hot fast. And as quick as you turn it off, it's just pretty much cool to the touch when you turn it off just pretty quick. So I like that about it. But I don't know if you can hear the fan running. There's a fan running. I don't know if I can put a canner on it or not. I may have to see about that later on. Stir this. I don't know if you can see. If you can see, it's getting red colored now and getting thick. And we want it to get thick enough where it won't be a runny pie. We don't want a runny pie. I think at this point I'd rather overcook it than it get runny. Than it be runny when you cut it. You see how it's coming off the spoon and kind of sheets? Can you kind of see that? It's getting there. And it's bubbling away pretty good, and I'm keeping it stirred pretty good. I'm going to I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter to that. Just going to guess at that. And I think it's, I've turned that fire off and I'm going to let that butter melt. Now I'm going to go away with this and let it cool completely before I add the rest of my raspberries. Because after that all gets done, I think it'll set up. I think you'll be able to cut a piece of pie and not have an everlasting pie. Alright. I may even, before I was draining the raspberries, I'm going to pour it into this I'm going to put it into this bowl and stick it in the refrigerator so it'll cool. And when I come back, it'll be a little while before it cools. When I come back, we'll finish our pie. So I'm out of here for now. I'll be back. Well, I've come back and my raspberries, it's pretty cool. So we're going to finish this pie because I want to get it tucked to Cassidy. Cassidy is Millie's mama, and Millie hadn't been feeling good the last day or two. I think she had some kind of virus. But I have 2 more cups of fresh raspberries, and I've washed them, rinsed them, and we're going to fold them into that filling that we made and we cooled. And I'm going to be real gentle with it. Here's my cool pie shell that I made. Move some stuff out of the way. I want you to be able to see this pie. And I'm going to put that into that. That's so good. If you love raspberries, like I said, I have to cook for my husband, and sometimes he doesn't like everything. I should have saved some to garnish the top of it with. Let me take out 2 or 3. We're gonna make this. I'm cheating. I should have left them out to start with. Let's get 1 more. And I'll tell you why. Because I made some homemade whipped topping out of my cow milk. And I'm going to put it right there. Right there in the middle of it. I got that good and cold and whipped it up. And I didn't make butter. I made sweetened whipped cream. And now let's put those right there on the top. Looky there. That's a fresh raspberry pie. Straight from my sweet kitchen. Alright, we're going to cut a bite. I know it needs to chill. There's no doubt about that. Because it's not setting up real good yet, because it needs to be colder. I want more of it. That little bite wasn't quite enough. I'm going to go deliver this. Now, I wish you guys were closer. I'd make something for you and deliver it to you too. Fresh raspberry pie. Bye now.